Change is in the air for Myanmar's students. After decades of military rule in which protest and democratic debate were suppressed, a new generation of young people is developing a taste for politics. Closed for long periods under the junta, the University of Yangon reopened its doors in 2013, and on the curriculum is political science, a subject that until recent reforms was banned.
Young
people need to understand politics. They need to know about those who are ruling us, whether those in power are doing good things for us or doing bad things.
Now we can discuss a lot. Even in our class, we can talk about politics, our honesty, our transition.
Yet for some, the pace of change is not fast enough. A proposed law to modernise Myanmar's education system has brought hundreds of students onto the streets in protest, with some saying it gives the government too much control.
What we are demanding is autonomous universities, universities that are independent of the government. We don't want top-down policies imposed. We want decisions to be made from the bottom up.
Doubts over the government's commitment to reform grew earlier this month, when police beat and arrested dozens of young demonstrators in the town of Letpadan. It revived memories of the past when student movements were often violently suppressed. Yet some observers point out that today's political climate is still very different to what it was.
Many, of course, will appreciate that there is a long and storied history of students battling for their rights and battling for the rights of other segments of society. Those students, though, perhaps don't always appreciate just how dark the darkest of the years in Myanmar were. And it would be very difficult for those who didn't live through such experiences directly and personally to necessarily appreciate all of the hardships that were suffered.
As campaigning steps up ahead of elections due to take place in November, Myanmar's young people will be at the vanguard of political change. And with the country's democratic future still in the balance, neither they nor protesters from generations past will want to see a return to the days of dictatorship.